Hey, thanks for stopping by the channel today. Means a lot to me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it here. Recently I reset my PvE account on Tarkov, just started over from scratch, and I decided to try out the hardcore rule set that Pastilli plays by, if any of you have seen his hardcore series that he does on YouTube. And I just wanted to kind of talk about why and give you guys my opinion on it. So right off the bat, I'm just going to go to my overall here. I literally reset yesterday. So as you can see, I've only done 35 raids so far. I'm level 18. I'm on a pretty heavy snowball so far, actually. I have 12 survives in a row, I believe. I think that might be incorrect, though. I've survived 29 of my 35 raids. So it's been going pretty good. But yeah, I hit a point in my PvE Tarkov where I basically just got bored. You know, I kind of lost interest. Me and my brother and my friend have been really binging the PvE mode since it released. Trying it out together, you know, it's been fun. It's been good times. I myself, I've never been much of a competitive gamer on pretty much anything I've played, so the PvE was really the reason I was able to get Kappa. Not even gonna lie to you guys, that was my first time getting Kappa was on PvE, because, you know, I'm just... Back when I did PvP, I never got too far. I mean, I wasn't terrible, you know? I think I hit in, like, the 30s with my level, but... yeah, anyway, to get back on track, I kinda hit a point where I would make, like... close to 2 mil a raid, just running reserve, and when you're making 2 million a raid, and you're basically never dying, and you can just keep spending money building just dumb guns for the heck of it, and your role-playing is like a boss in raid, and you're running stuff like an RPD, it gets to a point where you kind of realize it's lost its charm, and you're just doing anything to entertain yourself. So when I got to that point, I decided I'm gonna try out the hardcore rule set. Like I said, I've watched Pastilli play hardcore Tarkov in PvP for years now. Before I even started my channel, I've been watching him do that. It's always been one of my favorite things to watch when I'm going to bed. I know he's not the one who initially came up with the rule set. I think the guy who initially came up with it is called like Deadly Slav or something. I've never watched his content, but I do want to credit him. I do believe he's the one who came up with it. I have always just enjoyed watching Pastilli. And I know he has his own adaptation of the rule set. It's kind of evolved over time. Sorry about that. I was taking a quick sip of water. So basically, to those of you who aren't familiar with hardcore Tarkov, just some of the baseline rules. I don't know every single rule myself. I just know pretty much the principles of it. So no flea market. No scav runs at all. You can use no insurance. No multiplayer, so like you can't have friends join you. And with traders, you can only do barter trades, so you can't actually purchase things from traders using money. Although I believe there are some exceptions to that. For example, you can buy special equipment such as these MS-2000 markers or like the Leatherman tool. I believe that sort of thing is allowed. You're allowed to spend money to heal after raid. Like you can spend money to repair your gear. So there are a few exceptions in there, but when it comes to actually purchasing something from a trader, like if I wanted to buy something from Prapper here, I can't spend 4,700 to buy a smoke grenade. I can only do barter trades. And your secure container, the only thing you're allowed to put into your secure in a raid is going to be a key that you have not discovered yet. So for example, if I found a dorm room 114 key right now, I haven't discovered that key yet. It's actually one I need. So if I found a key doing customs that was undiscovered, I could put it in my secure so that way I can escape with it, and then I would discover it after the fact, and then I can bring it back into raid with me in my secure. So the only things I'm allowed to bring into raid in my secure are going to be keys that I've already extracted with. So if I found another dorm room 104 key right now, I wouldn't be able to put it in my secure because I've already discovered that key. So I would have to keep it in like my backpack if I found another one and I wanted to get out with it. I got super lucky recently, and one of the keys I found that was undiscovered, after I got out of the raid, I checked it, and it was a marked room key for reserve. Here it is.
How'd that get in there? Oh, don't cry.
And that was a huge find for me. So I've been hitting up marked room. As you can see, I got a key case, I got a dog tag case, an injector case, a docs case. I was really hoping to get like a Hodilnik or whatever it is for the food, or an ammo or a magazine case. I wasn't that lucky, unfortunately. I did get 2 RSASs and a yellow key card, which I'm planning to use later. So yeah, that's pretty much the rundown of the hardcore rule set. This has brought so much more enjoyment in life back to the PvE Tarkov for me. I am planning to, like, this is like a warm-up for me for the channel, so I'm having so much fun on this. I'm gonna do this as a series. Like, I want to do a full hardcore Escape from Tarkov series where I try to at least get max level traders, just like Pastilli, or even go for Kappa if I'm feeling confident. And I'm most likely gonna attempt that on PvP. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, while I'm still waiting to be able to start another series, because I just have too many going on right now, I will be doing this in my free time. Basically seeing how it goes, you know, like testing it out for myself, seeing how knowledgeable I really am on the game, just getting used to the inventory management. Obviously, I'm on an Edge of Darkness account. I don't really have the spare funds to just buy a second standard account to get the full challenge of the hardcore series, because I don't make a lot of money, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and actually do a raid, and I think I'll just give you guys a final overlook on the hardcore challenge afterwards, and yeah, well, let's have some fun. So right now, looking at my tasks, I'm gonna sort them by location. I have a bunch of stuff for customs right now. Passion for Ergonomics, Farming Part 3, Operation Aquarius Part 2, just need to kill some scavs, Pharmacist. Pharmacist is what I need the Dorm Room 114 key for, which it has a spawn in the map. If I'm lucky, I could get it. DP Depot, I have one more fuel tanker left to mark, which is going to be by the Big Red. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see how many of these tasks we can get done in a raid here. I believe I already have my customs keys on me. Yeah. Let me see here. I have the portable bunkhouse key, trailer park portable cabin key, director's office. Yeah. Let's see, what am I rocking in my mags? Just BT right now? Yeah. I think I was saving my better ammo I found, my BP ammo. I was saving that for factory, actually, because my weekly task I got is to eliminate Tagilla 8 times. Which, I actually get an ammo case, like an ammunition case for this. And a lot of euros. So, I'm really interested in trying to pull this off. So I've been trying to save my BP ammunition for that. 45 pen is good enough to take down Tagilla. If I'm lucky enough, he could have the level 4 armored rig instead of the level 6. And even if he does have level 6, as long as I aim for his head, 45 pen should be good enough for me to take him down, because his helmet's level 5. So, yeah, let's go ahead and load into a customs raid here. Double check my injector case. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm allowed to use this injector case because I found it in raid in the marked room. So I don't see why, after finding it in raid and managing to escape with it in my backpack like this, I wouldn't be able to use it, you know? So I'm going to allow myself to use this injector's case and doc's case that I managed to find from Marked Room. But yeah, I can't, like, I wouldn't be able to keep my spare ammunition or my survival kit in my secure. All of that has to be kept in either, like, my bag, pockets, or rig. Alright, so here we are. Once again, I cannot use any insurance. So, yeah, it looks good to me. I might want to actually bring a beverage in, so let me see what I have at my disposal here. Rat Cola, that's good enough for me. This loadout has been just an absolute joy to me. Like, it started with one factory raid for me. Like, I was in Struggle Town. I had, like, the crappiest gear, and I was just dying and losing everything. It was one factory raid where I got a decent kit, and it just snowballed from there. I've had this same kit for, like, my whole survival streak now, and I've just been accumulating spare loadouts, a bunch of items I need for the hideout, ammunition. This AK had 100 durability when I initially got it, and now it has, like, 88 durability, because I've just been getting so much use out of it. Alright, we're spawning in. Impossible Ivan is here to do it again. What kind of a spawn did we get? Okay, not too bad. I could go to dorms first to get the golden Zippo, and then make my way back there towards Big Red. So that way I can plant the Zippo. Yeah, that seems like a better use of my time. Just be more strategic about it. Got a little... What happened to you, buddy? I guess you didn't make it. Your injuries were a little too severe. Fleece. 12 gauge threaded adapter. Salvo... Oh, it's a Salvo 12. Is that for 12 gauge? For Salvo 12 gauge sound suppressors. See, this is one of the things I like about this, is that I can't just go to the flea market and buy all the meta gear or buy the specific parts I need for Gunsmith. I actually have to find everything myself, and I am loving it. I'm not sure if you noticed in my hideout, I'll make sure to show you after this raid, but I have just been accumulating an absolute arsenal of weapon parts, and it's just been a lot of fun, like, assembling my own weapons just from things I find. Just like grips, stocks, even the scope. I found the mount and the scope separately. I was so happy when I managed to actually find a mount for the scope. Okay, I hear movement. This is the dorm I need to access. Hello? That sounds like guards to me. Alright. Anybody else? I heard somebody running right over there. I'm not sure who it was. I think I go around this way. And then peek up to second story. I don't trust the footsteps I heard over there. What is that? What is that fire? There's a little campfire here? Wait, what is this? This is brand new, isn't it? Huh. Well, paid extract isn't there, but that's pretty interesting. So we're looking to get into room 303 on the 3rd floor here. Oh, I saw that tank, and I'm not gonna lie, it scared me. I thought it was a person. Now, I am not the most mechanically gifted at this game. Like I said, I've always been more of a casual gamer. That sounded like it was from the staircase, possibly on the 3rd story, or it could be in the bathroom here. Hello? Let me top off that mag I killed the scavs with. I feel like we're about to get into a firefight here.
Yeah.
Someone else coming up? Alright. I don't think it's as dangerous in here as I thought. It appears to be nothing more than common scavs. So let's go ahead and loot these guys while we top off our mags. Horse statue, I don't know if I need that. I think I could use it for like some kind of barter trade maybe. That's another thing, is that I kind of have to just assume everything has value right now. Because I never know what could be needed for like a crucial barter trade later down the line. What kind of ammo are we looking at here? FMJ? Nah, it's not worth my time. Ooh, antique axe. There we go. 49 stab damage. Well, goodbye bayonet. Hello, antique axe. Alright, I don't want to stick around too long, so we're just going to get up here for our quest objective and get out. Just checking for movement. I think we're good. Now, 303, 306, 304. This should be 303, yes. Alright, so our golden Zibbo's in here on the desk. There it is right there. Let's go ahead and grab that. We are now set to make our way back to Big Red. Any loot in here I'm interested in before I head out? I don't really think so. I might check some of these rooms really fast, and then we're gonna head out. Ooh, yellow pliers, I can use those for a toolset trade. check out 302 here. Nothing. Alright, good to know. Do I have this key? Oh, that's the room that was literally the room I was just in. Goldfish brain. Empty. I don't have that key. Thought I heard movement outside. I feel like this is a whole lot of nothing unless you have the keys. So let's go ahead and just dip. Yeah, let's go back down to second story here, and we'll go back out the way we came in. Alright. No key there. Now these rooms might be worth checking. Yeah, these weapon crates, I could find all sorts of attachments in here. An MOE AKM handguard, I could see myself potentially using that in the future. Got a couple more weapon crates here I'm gonna check. I mean, I'll grab that stuff just for the looting XP and then put it back. SP7, what is that? Oh no, that's 9x18 ammo. Alright, yeah, I'm ready to dip. Let's go ahead and make our way back towards the... Ooh, I have this key. Okay, hang on. I don't even know what room this is. 214? There's a safe in here? Yo.
How'd that get in there? Oh, don't cry.
How'd that get in there?
Hey, we got a birdie. And a cat. Starting my own little zoo. Okay, okay. Alright, back to Big Red we go. We have a few things to do over there. We have to stash the gold Zippo. We have to go into Big Red itself for the package of graphics cards for Mechanic. We have to mark our last fuel tanker for Prepper. And we have to access that garage that's in the little storage unit facility. There's a tool set we need to loot out of one of those garages. And then our extract is going to be way on that side. It's the ZB11, I believe it is. Yes, ZB1011. So we're basically going to be crossing the whole map here. I'm going to go ahead and switch to single fire since we're going to be at some distance here if we run into anybody. Now, PvE definitely has its ups and its downs. For somebody like me that doesn't get a lot of time to game, PvE is definitely more preferable because it's not as, like, ridiculous when it comes to combat. Like, it's not as unbalanced in combat, so I actually stand a fighting chance. Because, you know, if I'm doing PvP with the kind of schedule I have for gaming, I might only get to do, like, a few raids a day. Like, I only have, like, a couple hours to play, and I could just be getting destroyed that entire time. Whereas in PvE, I'm pretty much always gonna have a fighting chance, even when I'm outgunned. The downside, however, is that the loot is a lot less, rewarding because of that. So the PMCs, more often than not, are gonna have absolute garbage. They're not gonna have, like, the super premium ammo. Most people are usually gonna have something like BT or 6A1s. And a lot of them don't even use helmets. They use weapons that are in terrible condition. Some of the parts they use are just crap, you know, it's... Like, I have better kits than them, and I'm playing the hardcore rule set. I don't think I need that many med tools, so I'm gonna skip out on those. Alright, so we're coming up to Big Red here. Our goal is gonna be upstairs. We need to unlock this room, and then grab a stash of graphics cards in there for mechanic. Unfortunately, I do not have... Oh, that startled me. I do not have a flashlight on this gun. I have not been able to find a part that will allow me to attach a flashlight to it, so some of the darker areas I just have to kind of rely more so on what I can see with the naked eye compared to having a flashlight. Anyone home? No? Okay. Graphics card should be right here. There we go. Alright, so far we're chilling. We don't have anything too desirable in our loot so far. I think the most desirable thing I currently have are these yellow pliers. Everything else here I could honestly go without. So, depending how the raid goes, we might stop by... Oh wait, there is a jacket in here I can loot. We might have to stop by Stronghold, see if I can get maybe a Cyclone. Ooh, okay, so here's what I'm talking about. So, right now, this is a key I have not discovered. So I could discover it and see what key this is now, but then I'd have to keep it in my bag. So it's almost like a gambling mechanic, you know? It's like I'm excited to get out of this raid and examine that key to see which one it is. So if I die right now, the only thing I will have gained is that one mystery key. What is that? Oh, beer. Speaking of beer, I have been drinking Jack Daniel's Blackjack Cola. It's definitely one of my new favorite beers. Oh, we got a morphine on the couch. I mean, I'll take a morphine. I already have all of my found in raid morphines for the task, so I don't really need it, but it's always good to have a supply of backup painkillers that I can have access to. So I can't put that in my injector's case, because I haven't escaped with it. I found this in raid, so I can't put it in my secure. Now, if I extract with this, I'm going to say I would be allowed to put it in my injector case and bring it in with me. Like these ones I have here. All of these are ones I initially found in raid, extracted with, and then brought back in my injector case. Oh, you know, let's check out the antique axe I got. Oh yeah. Alright, so we are now going to be making our way over there. We're going to be stashing that gold Zibbo we found. I may stop in here really quick, check these drawers, check the med case that's in here. Here we go, another undiscovered key. So we have 2 mystery keys. I'm getting excited. Nothing in that one. Nothing in there. And I don't need strike cigarettes. I already finished the bad habit task for mechanics, so I no longer need any of the cigarettes. Ooh, this is good, because adding this to any gun gives it +1 ergo. I can't put it on my AK-12 currently. Okay. Can I grab this poster? No. An ES lamp? I mean, I'll take it for now, because I know I need it later for the hideout. Alright, and it should be... Is it this one here? Yes. Alright, so in here we're going to be stashing our gold Zibbo. There we go. And I have to sit here for 30 seconds. So, how we doing today? Having a good day so far? Hopefully you are enjoying your day, getting all nice and cozy if you're watching this before bed. I'm going to take a quick sip of water real fast. Yeah! Yeah, there we go. What do we have here? No mag in this thing? Really? Anything in the chamber? I don't think it has anything in the chamber. No. Huh. What's the durability's max? Okay. I mean, if anything, I can sell that to, like, Prapper or something. Maybe. For, like, some cash spent. So we are not done on this side of the map yet. We need to head back this way. There's a fuel tanker we need to mark, and a tool set in a garage in this section of storage units here. Now I believe the one with the tool set in it is going to be, yes, it's that one right there that has basically the graffiti of a guy on the outside. Alright, so I know there's several spawns it can be at. Let me see here. I think it can be, like, underneath it. Oh, here it is. Yeah! Didn't have to look too hard for that. Now, there is a toolbox here. I'm looking for light bulbs. ES lamp and screws. I mean, I'll take another ES lamp, I guess. Now, I know some of this stuff is highlighted, like I need it for my hideout, but I believe I actually have all I need of these. The DVD drive, I'm not 100% on. I think I might need one, so I'll take that. But like these med tools, I'm perfectly fine to ditch at any point. Same for those screws I just passed on. Even though they were highlighted, I know I already have all the ones I need, so I was willing to pass on those. Alright, here's our last fuel tanker. Alright, so what are we looking at for time in the raid? 18:30 left, and I have to make it to ZB11. I think I did everything I came in here to do. I do need scav kills. I could go to New Gas. Sorry, that was loud. As I was saying, I could go back towards the dorms area, behind it at New Gas. Along that road, there is a jacket that can spawn the dorm room 114 key if it's there, so I would like to check that. And that is usually a scav hotspot, so I'm going to go ahead and switch my AK back to single fire here, because we're at some range. And we have ourselves a plan. So I'm going to check some scav hotspots on the way to that jacket that can spawn the 114 key, and hopefully it's there, and then we'll be right near extract. Got a little body we can loot. This is some really bad loot, this raid, I'm not gonna lie to you. Ooh, okay, what is this? AR-15. Oh, I think that's one of the flash hiders that I can attach a silencer to. Yeah, that's sick. That is sick to find, okay. MP5 muzzle brake. 9x19, I don't think I can attach a suppressor to that one, so I'm not going to worry about taking that. A charging handle? I will take a charging handle. I might need that for gunsmith. And coffee I can just vendor. That AR-15 flash hider I got, I'm super excited about that. I've been passing on so many 5.56 suppressors, specifically because I just had no way I could attach them to my guns. And I finally found one. So now, if I come across any suppressors for 5.56 weapons, I will make sure to take them, because I can now actually start to put them on stuff. Sniper Scav, you up there, buddy? Let's go back to full auto, since we're in some close quarters here. What do you got? Alright, unknown key, yeah. Syringe I'll take. And a scav vest, okay. Nothing too interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and drink this beer while we have a sec. Movement to my right, I believe. Maybe I'd heard my own shuffling. I could check in there. There can be good loot in there. I think at the very least I check these tech spawn crates outside. Now there is a possibility that there's either the goons. Alright, dead scav, so somebody's been through here. Most likely some PMCs. I want to try and avoid line of sight with the stronghold over there while I'm looting these. Ah, it's already been looted. I don't like that. Yeah, those are both empty. Alright, let's go around that way. We might be able to run into some scavs. And then we'll make our way down towards the jacket that can have the 114 key. There's someone over there. I think they're right inside here. Get some cover. That was a PMC. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a nade just to see if I can spot where anyone else might be hiding. Well, I didn't hear anything else. Excuse me? Buddy? What are we looking at? Let's go ahead and ditch this. Take that dog tag, thank you. I will take a backup helmet. I don't have many of those in my stash. AFACs are good money to vendor. What kind of ammo are you rocking? PS? Not worth my time. His grip might be worth it though. An RK5? I think we're just gonna pass on everything. Okay, that was another grenade. Possibly another PMC out there. I'm liking this route less and less at the moment. I would like to avoid dying if I could. Alright, movement close left. So the grenades are definitely the work of either a PMC or a scav boss. I'm thinking going around and going back towards basically where dorms is going to be the safest route at the moment to avoid any PMCs or scav boss in this darkness that's setting in. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I realize I killed a PMC there that did not get to loot. I'm just going to prioritize staying alive over possibly looting that guy. What do we got? 10 minutes left in the raid. I should be able to make it to extract safely, as long as I don't loot too much where I'm over encumbered. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to single fire since we're getting into some open areas here. Yeah, I want to get more distance between myself and whatever kind of combat was going on over there. So about this far should be good. We might be cutting it close. I may have to pop that SJ6 I brought along. So one thing I have noticed is that the AI PMCs do extract. They do actually go to extract. I have seen it a couple times. I think it's right around like the 15-minute mark in the raid they'll start making their way to extract if they can. I think the first time I ever saw one of the PMCs extracting was when I was leveling up my strength and endurance on Shoreline. It was the PMC extract that's close to the Scav Island, if you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so I'm gonna follow this, ooh! Barbed wire there I didn't see. It's fine. Didn't take too much. So this is new gas right over here. Rashala and his bodyguards have a chance to be there. We're gonna go around it, and our focus is gonna be the trunk of a car on the road that leads from New Gas back towards Extract. In that trunk, there can be a jacket that has a chance to spawn the dorm room 114 key. So if the jacket's there, there's a chance we'll be able to get the key. Let's hope the stars align and that all is able to happen. Let's keep an eye out for a sniper scav. Sniper scav down. Now, it's not terribly dark at the moment, but it's dark enough. Barbed wire again, man. It's dark enough where it's kind of being a hindrance. Hopefully there's nothing too dangerous concealed right now that I'm not noticing. Alright, here's the car. Jacket is here. Now, do we get the 114 key? Ah, nah. A whole new AFAC, though. Alright, let's go ahead and cross the road. My movement actually got glitched there. That was really weird. I kept trying to move left and it was moving me to the right. Alright, we're cutting it a little close, but we are right near Extract. We should only need about a minute to get there here, so I'm going to go ahead and stop in this building, try to do a little bit of looting before I get out. Over here we have a tech supply crate. I can maybe find some light bulbs. Plexiglass. Alright, I'll take wires. I do need those right now. And let's check upstairs, see if we can get like one more item out of this raid. Here we go, a jacket. Key? Oh wait, we actually did get a key there. So we have 3 mystery keys at the moment. And a gold chain, not too bad. PC. Graphics card? Cordon and HDD. Honestly, I'll take both. Let's loot this PC and tool chest, and then we'll be on our way. HDD. CPU fan. Alright, I need one of those. Give me a light bulb. I will take a light bulb right now. Screws? Nope. Alright, here we are, ZB-111. And my trusty loadout carries me through another hardcore raid. This loadout, man, this loadout has saved me like 15, 20 raids in a row now, something like that. It's been a crazy amount. Like, I got this loadout and I have just been snowballing so hard from it. Okay. So we killed those 2 PMCs, and then we decided to cut around and take a safer route. How many? We got 7 scav kills. Not bad, not bad. I think for Operation Aquarius Part 2, we needed, what, 15 scav kills? So we're like halfway there. Alright. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and just organize the stuff I found, and then we'll go ahead and reveal the keys we got. I'm particularly interested in this one. If this is dorm room 114, that's gonna be a quest key that I desperately need right now. Alrighty, got all my stuff situated. Somehow I managed to fill up both of my scav junk boxes. Can I auto-sort this? No, I can't. It won't even let me. It's too full. It won't even let me auto-sort it. So I can get a good picture of what exactly I have. But yeah. Hopefully I have a bunch of stuff I need in those. I'm just kind of... Like, I keep an eye on certain things I want and make sure to collect those. But mostly I'm just saving up a lot of stuff that I think I'll need eventually. Like these cat statues, these lions... Yeah, chimney drain cleaner, like just oddball items like that I'll collect a couple of. Alright, so let's take a look at what keys we got. I'm going to save the best for last with this one, because that has a chance to be 114. Alright, what do we got? Dorm room 108, alright. Dorm room 220. Cabin. Portable cabin key. Trailer park portable cabin key. So this is a different key, okay. Interesting, so we don't have 114. I believe I can barter trade for it though, right? I think it's this one here. I need 8 chlorine. That has to be what that is, because I've already barter traded for all these other ones. Except for this one. I didn't barter trade for this one. 303? Oh wait, I did barter trade for that. Yeah, so this has to be 114. I just need 3 more chlorine and I can barter trade for it. Alright, let's go ahead and hand in all these quests I did. Let's see here. Skier, golden swag. Alright, we got chemical part 1. Mechanic, we got... what was it? Farming part 3? Yeah. Ooh, I can start Shooterborn. Corporate secrets. Farming part 4. Which it won't let me accept. Okay. Alright, my game is currently bugged. I think I'm going to have to restart it to be able to accept those. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you actually stayed to watch that whole raid and everything, I just want to say thank you. You know, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I'm glad I could bring you some enjoyment. Yeah, I personally, this is my new favorite way to play the game, at least in terms of PvE. As you can see by my massive collection of weapon parts here, I think that has to be my favorite thing so far, just collecting all this gear and just building my own weapons. Like, look at this AK here. I didn't want to use the best gear I had because I'm trying to save a lot of this good stuff for gunsmith tasks, just because I believe that the stuff that gives you, like, big bonuses to Ergo and stuff like that, I'm trying to save that for Gunsmith, just in case I need it. But just, like, the fact that I could take just a regular AK and turn it into this, with pieces of gear that I found myself, you know? And then still have gear left over to use for Gunsmith and everything. Like, look at all this spare stuff I have. Like, I could build so much stuff right now. Oh, that's gotta be my favorite thing. And also just the added challenge, you know? I think for me, my dopamine rush I get playing games comes from, it's always came from just challenging myself in fun ways and seeing if I can actually overcome those odds. So this hardcore rule set has been very enjoyable for someone like me who loves to just see how far I can push myself with the in-game challenges. So yeah, in conclusion, if you also play PvE Tarkov and you find yourself in a similar situation where I was, where you've got Kappa, you're level 60, and you've got like 200 million, like 6 thick items cases, an items case for all your ammo cases and like, you're to the point where you have everything you could ever imagine, and you're just spending like 200 grand on a rocket launcher that shoots one time from Prapor, and you're just bored, give this a shot. It's not too difficult to reset your character, and just try out the hardcore rule set. It's really refreshing, I will say. It's yeah, like I said, it's just brought a bunch of new life to the game that I forgot this game had. Like, it basically just, it's like a remaster of a game I used to love, where they just make it run. It just makes it so much better. Well, yeah, thanks for taking the time to watch this. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your opinion is. I think that was the quest items I was trying to turn in that just finally registered. But yeah, let me know what your opinion is on the hardcore rule set, if you like it, what you think of it, if you've tried it yourself, if you like PvP, PvE better, pretty much anything you want to talk about, you can leave a comment down below, and I'll make sure I view those and respond to them, let you know what I think. And, yeah, I'm definitely turning this into a series in the future, once I get the chance to. Currently, I have a couple other series I'm working on. My Fallout New Vegas challenge I'm doing, that one I'm going to have another video on. I think I'll record one tomorrow night after work. And, my Fish Feed and Grow series as well, that one's been fun. Seeing if I can survive as a little fish on like the highest difficulty in survival mode. Alright, well, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And, I'll see you later.